Hi guys, Bala here. Today's video I want to show you how you can identify order blocks in your trading so you can improve your trading, guys. Order block is a very important tool you must learn to use if you are an institutional trader, because the institutions leave their orders at order block. What are order block? Order blocks are institutional reference point where the institutions leave their orders for future return to pick up those orders from the order block and deliver them to the side of liquidity. So guys, let's go to the chart as I show you how to identify these order blocks on the charts. So guys, like I said, another block is an institutional reference point where institutional orders reside. The institutions would usually keep their orders at an order block for future return to pick up those orders. So usually there are two types of order blocks. We have a bullish order block and we have a bearish order block. So guys, what is a bullish order block? A bullish order block is a last sell candle that was traded through in the opposite direction by a bullish candle and leads to a shift in market structure. That is when you consider an order block. Bullish order block. The last sell candle in a sell trend, or the last sell candle that was traded in the opposite direction and leads to break in market structure or shift in market structure, that is what we call a bullish order block. What is a bearish order block? A bearish order block is the last buy candle or the last bullish candle that was traded through in the opposite direction by a sell candle in an uptrend and leads to a break of structure from bullish to bearish. That is when we have a bearish order block. Okay, so let me do an illustration so you understand what I'm saying. If we have been selling previously, okay, previously we've been selling, we'll consider this as sell, then we now see that, let's assume this is our last sell candle, was traded through in the opposite direction by a bullish candle, this time around, by a bullish candle, and then leads to break in market structure. This was broken. So where or what is our order block? This is our order block, that last sell candle. You mark the high and the low of the last sell candle that leads to the break of market structure in a sell trend as bullish order block. This is a symbol that symbolizes bullish order block. Okay, this is that bullish order block. I love to see price return to that bullish order block to pick up the orders before we continue bullish. Then in this buy trend, we now see the last buy candle here was traded in the opposite direction by a bearish candle. Okay, by a bearish candle. Note that the body of the candle must close below the low of the previous buy candle. The body of the candle must engulf the previous candle to have a valid order block. The body of the candle must completely engulf the previous candle to have a valid order block. Then we see price comes to break or take out this structure. So where is our bearish order block? This is our bearish order block. The low and the high of that candle is our bearish order block, guys. Okay, so you mark it and patiently wait for price to return to that bearish order block before we see the sell. This again is negative OB, bearish order block. This is just an illustration. All I want you to understand from this concept is that a bullish order block is the last sell candle that was traded through in the opposite direction by a bullish candle and subsequently leads to a break in market structure. That is the order block I love to prefer or pick out in my trading. A bearish order block is the last buy candle that was traded through by a bearish order block, I mean to say, and leads to break in market structure from bullish to bearish. This is just one way to identify order block. There's another way we can do that. when you see price trading down and then price fails to form lower lows, but rather the last sell candle here was traded through by a bullish candle, and we see price engulf the previous candle, right, and subsequently breaks this structure. So what is that bullish order block? This, the last sell candle that was traded through the opposite direction by a bullish candle. I'll wait for price to return to that other block before I see the real buy. And then in this buy, I now see price fails to take out the last old high or form higher highs, but rather you can call it failure swing. Okay, price, the last buy candle came down and was traded through by a bearish candle, and that engulfed the previous candle and subsequently breaks the structure. Where is that bearish order block? That last buy candle. I'll mark it and then patiently wait for price to come and retest before we have the real sell. So let's go to the chart as I show you illustrations. This is a chart of USD JPY chart, and let's quickly check and see where we see bearish order block. Bearish order block, guys. So guys, price has been bullish, and then price has been bullish. Let me bring it down to the 4-hour chart so we can see these things clearly. Price has been bullish previously. Good. Where's that point we are? So guys, we have been bullish. Then we see here the last buy candle that was traded through completely by the body, the body of the candle engulfed and led to break of structure. We said that is this is the last structure. This is that last structure. Okay, so when you trace back, where is the other block that sponsored price to come and break this structure? We look at the extreme other block, that was the extreme buy candle that was traded through in the opposite direction. That is a sell candle that engulfed that buy candle. So guys, let's check. This was a buy candle. The next sell candle did not engulf it. Okay, this was the next buy candle. The next sell candle engulfed it. Obviously, yes. So this is that bearish order block I want to mark out. The last buy candle that was traded through in the opposite direction by a bearish candle. Then I'm going to extend it to the right so we see clearly. That is a bearish order block, guys. That is a bearish order block. So you see it, right? That's a bearish order block. You see how it led to break of structure, price returned to the other block, and then price had been selling. Since that point, price was selling. So that's a bearish order block. Okay, now let me give you another example of a bearish order block. Now you can see here again, when price returned to the previous order block, we still see price break structure here, This is the breaking structure. Okay, whether this or this low, this is where we have the true break of structure when the body of the candle closed below that old low. This week was not genuine, so I need to find where is the other block that sponsored price. So the last other block, I said this was the last other block that was traded through by a bearish candle. So mark it, the last bullish order block that was traded through by a bearish candle. So look at how price returned into that bearish order block, and price has been selling, guys, heavily and massively. Price has been selling. Okay, price has been selling. So you see how powerful an order block can be, right? You see how powerful an order block can be. Now let's still see what's happening here. Let's still see what is happening here. So we had a shifting market structure here again. We had a high here, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, no, higher low now. Then we sweep price. Look at what happened here, guys. Look at what happened here. Price has been falling. Actually, price has been falling, lower low, lower high. Okay, then price failed to form another lower low. It formed, remember I told you in my explanation, sometimes price may not form that lower low, it may give you a failure swing. Okay, price formed a higher low and then broke structure, formed a higher low and broke structure. So where is the other block that originated that move? This is that last sell candle that was traded through by a bullish candle that engulfed it entirely. What am I going to do? I'm going to mark it, guys. I'm going to mark it as my bullish order block. You see that? Because that was the last sell candle that was traded through in the opposite direction by a bullish candle and broke structure. It took out this old high. I taught you about structure, so you should know how to identify structure. It broke structure because the body of the candle closed above that high. Look at how price returned into that order block, picked up those orders, and price has been bullish since then. Price has been bullish, guys. Price has been bullish. Now look at this. I can do this over and over and over and over again. We were bullish, price formed. Here we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then price didn't respect that higher low. Price broke structure again. Why? Because the body of the candle closed below that low. So we have a breaking structure. We go to 1 hour, you see how clear that is. We're on the 4-hour time frame now. Okay, so because we have a breaking market structure, I'm interested in finding the other block that leads to that breaking market structure. Where is that other block? The last bullish candle that was traded through by a bearish candle. You can consider all these two sell candle as one. Okay, so you mark the last bullish candle here, all through as the bearish order block. You mark the high and the low as the bearish order block. Now look at how price, guys, look at how price returned to that order block to pick up the institutional orders. Price never took out the high of that order block, and then price kept selling and selling. Now we've been selling short term, Short term will be selling, price has been forming lower low, lower high, lower low. Price broke that lower high, broke structure. Broke structure where? Here. So there was a break of structure here. Break of structure. You see that? Lower low, lower high, lower low. Price broke structure, body of the candle close above the high. What am I going to do? Mark out the last bullish candle, bearish candle that was traded through by a bullish candle. This is it. Guys, I'm interested in picking out the most. Sometimes you can have more than 1 or 2 sell candle or more than 1 or 2 buy candles. Pick out the most visible candle, the one that the body of the candle is large. That's the most valid order block. Okay, there are other things, okay, but in today's video my interest is to show you order block. This is a bullish order block. So you see how powerful price has been respecting these order blocks, right? So guys, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe, as we see in the next video, and I'm going to show you more interesting things regarding order block and order concept. Guys, wish you good luck.